I still like my paper, rock, scissors idea.
Come on, boss. This is a fair way to pick out one out of the 3 movies that we're going to see this weekend.
Fine. If we're going to be fair about it, let's be fair.
Yay! I'll go start the car.
We should have done best out of 3.
Yeah, that wasn't that bad, you big baby.
Right here. Let's go.
Hi, Faceless here. And what do you get when you have the love story premise of Twilight and mix it with an alien invasion movie? You get The Fifth Wave. Based on a novel by Rick Yancey, we follow our hero Casey, played by Chloe Grace Moretz, who is trying to get to her brother that was taken to an Air Force base in Ohio. The movie starts with the last normal day of Casey's life. Then the aliens arrive and everything pretty much goes to crap. Now these aliens attack in waves. The first wave, they take out all the power in the world using an EMP. The second wave, they cause earthquakes and tsunamis that pretty much wipe out a good part of the human race. The third wave is a super bird flu epidemic. And in the fourth wave, they take over human bodies and start picking off the survivors from the first 3 waves by sniping their asses. I really need to start playing that game again. By this point, I'll admit, the movie had me hooked. The visuals were good, the cinematography was alright. I mean, the plotline really had me going, well, what's next? I mean, it really had me invested. Especially that first part where Casey was in that standoff with a wounded guy in an abandoned convenience store. Not gonna lie, it was pretty intense. Then the rest of the story pretty much goes downhill from there. Casey gets hurt and some random guy picks her up and takes her to his farm to patch her up. And then this is where the love story part begins. No, God no! You had a good story to begin with. What the f*** are you doing? While that piece of dribble is going on, we shift the plotline to the Air Force Base where the children, including her little brother, are being trained to prepare for the 5th wave. It's here where we kind of get a little information of what's going on and also gives an insight of what the aliens want from us. We also get to see what they look like, sort of. I mean, not really, they kind of give you an idea. Then we go back to Casey and her new partner trying to get to the base to save her brother. As the story goes on, we're treated to this lame love story that we're kind of forced to watch, and we kind of get a little plot twist, but yeah. Okay, let me start with the acting. Chloe did a great job. Admittedly, I was invested in her character. The other characters were so-so. It was really generic. The first part where they built up the invasion was really good, and I thought I was in for a treat. Damn you people. But as the story continued, it really got slow and the bullshit romance portion was just hurting my brain. I was like, really? You guys had me hooked. I was there. You caught me. I was interested. And then you do this, fall flat on your face with this dumb generic love story that we've seen before. My God. This could have been a really good film, but at the start of the second act, it went from almost epic to mediocre and boring. It had me asking what happened. They just went generic. It was like as if the screenwriter said, the hell with it. We got 2 more movies to make up for it. Yes, if you hadn't guessed, this is also a start of a trilogy. Didn't see that one coming. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna recommend this movie to go watch in the theaters. Just watch it if you have nothing else better to do, or better to watch. Seriously, there's always something better to watch. With that being said, my final rating is a D. Well, this wraps up this episode. If you have any opinions or thoughts, please leave a comment below. You can also find my previous videos on peanutbutterdisaster.com, where you can find other producers and their content, so check them out.
Boss, I heard the other 2 movies weren't that great anyway, so we would have lost out one way or another.
Yeah, I heard the same thing through the grapevine. It could have been worse. We could have ended up watching movies with titles like The Fifth Wave.
Uh-oh.
The Fifth Wave.
Yeah.
The Fifth Wave. RJ, they all say The Fifth Wave.
I really wanted to watch that movie, and at least I bought the popcorn.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Ow, ow.
Stay still!
Ow, 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 ow.
Right here.
peanut butter disaster.